should you buy a V6 powered Dodge Durango GT over a V8 powered R8. The Dodge Durango is a sporty SUV that offers serious performance in a package to haul the kids to all of their soccer games. The RT offers a HEMI V8 exhaust note and is the one to get. Or is it? Is it worth the roughly $5K premium to go for the RT over a GT Plus? I have obtained this 2020 Dodge Durango GT Plus Blacktop Edition from Advantage Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Mount Dora, Florida, part of the greater Orlando area. But will I wish that I had chosen the RT model instead? Gas has reached record highs recently, with prices just starting to come down over the past month. The price of regular is just under $4 here in my part of Florida. But when I did a search back in California in the LA area, prices are an average of $5.74 for regular as of the time of this filming. Normally, I wouldn't even mention gas prices when I'm talking about a performance-oriented car. But couple that with record high inflation and people are holding tight to their purse strings. This 2020 Dodge Durango GT Plus gets 19 miles per gallon city, 26 miles per gallon highway. The thirstier RT model only manages 14 miles per gallon in the city and 22 miles per gallon on the highway. Couple that with the fact that the GT Plus model takes regular gas, but the RT requires premium, and filling up that 24-gallon tank will cost you a lot less in the GT Plus. And I'm sure you'll get even better gas mileage if you subscribe to this channel. Results may vary. From a performance standpoint, what really matters is that you can pass cars when needed and have no problem getting up to speed on the freeway. Here, of course, the V8 wins with the extra 65 horsepower and an extra 130 pounds-feet of torque. The result is a lot of down-low power with a 0 to 60 mile per hour time of 6.2 seconds. The GT Plus needs to be revved out more to get all of its power, but when you do so, it can go 0 to 60 miles per hour in 7.6 seconds. This time isn't bad for a heavy SUV and is certainly quick enough when driven at legal speeds. Both are mated to a smooth shifting 8-speed transmission that can be used in automatic mode and manual mode. Unfortunately, this Dodge Durango Plus isn't past its break-in period, so it isn't wise to rev it out just yet. That is, of course, unless you actually want to break your engine instead of just breaking it in. With 295 horsepower, the Dodge Durango GT Plus has no problem passing slower traffic. However, passing is slightly easier with the 330 horsepower RT. Although in the real world, this isn't quite as drastic as you would think, simply because traffic often prevents you from being able to really use the power. The problem with a faster car is you usually get worked up over slower drivers. Hey, get out of the fast lane, lady! The RT is the real deal with an all-American V8. It harkens back to a time when 8 miles per gallon was considered good. Thanks to this, it gets muscular good looks with a sports-inspired hood. But this particular GT Plus looks like it should have a V8 under its sports hood. Being a Blacktop edition, it further adds to the all-business look with its blacked out trim and wheels. It is a bit of a poser because you don't have that HEMI under the hood, but those that don't know probably assume you have one with that sports hood and the dual exhaust. Most would need to look at the badging to know the difference between this and an RT. If you just want the coolness factor, a GT Plus optioned like this does quite well. And hey, I love spending less money. The Durango is a vehicle that is often purchased for its towing abilities. The GT Plus can tow a respectable 6,200 pounds. With the RT, you can tow up to 7,400 pounds, which is plenty if you're wanting to tow a camper or a boat. And if you need to tow one of these, then the RT is the clear choice. However, if you don't plan on towing anything, or you just want to tow, say, a motorcycle or an ATV, then the GT Plus is a very good option. Our ego tells us that we need a V8. But if we don't listen to that, then we know that the real answer for the real world is the GT Plus. That is, unless you tow large things quite often. The thing is that the same argument could be made for the Dodge Challenger. So check out this video to see if you should get an SXT over an RT.